It is a game that I've played several times before, but not for a few years. And I saw very quietly advertised or mentioned that the Darkest Dungeon 2 is going to be coming out later this year. End of October, I think they've provisionally put in for. So I thought now would be a great opportunity to have a look from the beginning, start a fresh game, and see how far we get over the next couple of weeks. So it's a completely new game, as you see. I've got no saves whatsoever. We're going to include all of the add-ons and expansions that have been put in over the last couple of years. This is your first estate. It comes with court, increases the complexity and pressure of the campaign. It's recommended for experienced players. So maybe I'll turn off Crimson Court. There's a courtyard region and also quest monsters. Oh, let's go for it. Okay, normal campaigns are the original settings for the game. While there is no time limit, the campaign will be longer and more challenging. Radiant was still challenging and adjusted to be faster, more forgiving than normal. Stick with this. Here we go then. Let's see how we go. The introduction run while I get coffee.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Excellent. I think they may have changed that from what I originally remember. Okay, so we've got to head to the hamlet on foot. So this is just like a first introductory level, I guess, before you actually get to the start of the game. It's taking a bit of time. Hello, computer. Maybe it's updating still. Strange. Why is it not working? It's always worked before this game. I had a bit of bad luck this week. The game's not working properly. It's just crashed completely. Okay, let's reload it then. Oh, there we go. Must have just been updating or something. I've not been in it for a while. Okay, so for those that have not played it before, I'll try and sort of slow down while I'm going through it. So map navigation, you're currently in a room. To move, click to another room. Map display, this will take you to the hallway. So you just put your cursor and left click. It's a roguelike game, so there will be many deaths. Okay, so this is a very small map, so you click, this is the room we're in. Basically, that's the passageway we've just walked down. And then we just click to
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
So you can press D or A to move backwards and forwards, or use the mouse. Okay, so that's part of the guy's sanity he's just lost.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Combat is turn-based. Your heroes turn, click a skill item and click on a highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because the hero needs to stand in a different spot or there are no valid targets. Mouse over the skill to see requirements. Okay, so basically this is a brigand here. 12 out of 12 hit points. Shows his stats basically there. And then our abilities are here. It also shows underneath the dots. So that's the position, the first yellow dots. There's like a grey, then a yellow, yellow, then a grey. That's the position my character stood in of the group of those 4 characters you can have in each group. And then the enemy can be hit. Or you can use that ability to hit the enemies in those first three. Those first 3 areas, so it's like a blast, so it's an AoE effect, it'll hit all 3. Whereas this one means I can hit the first 2 enemies. So he's number 1, obviously, because there's only 1 in it. If there was another guy stood behind him, you could hit him with that as well. So you select the ability and then you select who you want to hit. So I've done 4 hit points damage. And okay, so I've hit Shank, skill Shank, but I don't know how I'm supposed to highlight that. So this character's got a few more abilities he can use on these. That's obviously defense. On the last 2, mark target. Plus 20 protection, stunning blow, so 100% base, damage minus 50, zealous accusation, damage minus 40, crit minus 4, and then just a normal attack plus 15, damage versus unholy. It doesn't say anything about him being unholy, so it'll just be a normal attack. 6 damage. And again, I'll just use the same ability.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So each item, if you take it, will occupy space in your inventory. Mouse over items to show details about them. This works in inventory too. Okay, so I've got some gold. So I'll just take all. So in our inventory we've got 2 food and 100 gold at the moment. You can see there, stress, that's what he got taken stress, so 3 out of 200. When you lose all your stress, you can get some sort of insanity buff. Because they'll start to lose the plot. It's very Cthulhu-esque, it's all about maintaining your sanity. Okay, so this is an interactive object. Click or press W to investigate and take a look in the tent. So there could be some good stuff in it, or there could be some bad stuff in it. Check inside the tent. Someone left valuables, so that was good.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
So gold 600.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Okay, so if you look at that, you can hit the first guy, but he's taking up 2 spaces, I think, on this. Or maybe it classes as 1. Let's try and see. Yeah, he's taking up 2 spaces. We could shoot the guy at the back this time. Just to get rid of him. gonna guess. Try this one. So that's quite a bit of damage, point blank range. Up here is my torch, as you can see. Dim light adds to stress, adds to monster crits, but helps with dodge, scouting, and also surprising monsters. So as your torch goes down, these will change. Having the right amount of torches per dungeon run is really important, as well as food. You don't want to buy too much of everything when you set off on a dungeon, because obviously that's going to reduce the overall amount of gold that you're going to earn from the run. So I guess I'm going to shoot the guy at the back, and it should be easy to kill, and if I can get him out of the way, that's basically that damage I'm not going to get. I don't know if he's got anything I can hit him with at the back. I'll just stick with that on this guy. Right, so I've started to bleed now, so that does 2 damage per round for 3 rounds. So I'm going to get 6. And I've got 17 health, so I should still be alright. I think after these 2, we actually get to the town.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, so when most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles. Will eventually go away on their own, or you can attack them to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use range skills. So a corpse it takes up one of the positions of the enemies. So if you're trying to pull everyone forward closer to you to use closer attacks, if there's a corpse in the way, then they're not going to get any closer to you. Okay, so we've got the big boy to get rid of now. Oh, bandages, I haven't got any bandages, but bandages stop bleed, if I remember. Obviously there's no point in getting rid of that corpse because there's nothing behind it to hit. 12, nice. Now they're both bleeding. But I say we should get to, as soon as we've killed him, we should get to town. Critical hit.
Perhaps the turning point.
Okay. So anti-venom. Onyx, so that's an item we can just sell for gold. Deeds, which I'll talk about later on. Okay, so we've completed the quest. After you've completed the requirements of the quest, you have to option return to town. At any time, just click the crest. You don't need to return at the start of the dungeon to exit. You might decide you want to explore the remaining rooms. So if we continue adventuring, we haven't opened. Oh, see, we've opened that. It's a trapped chest. So this should just take us to the town now, I think. So that's moved us back, has it? Right, let's go to the town. So that bleed's gonna... Right, so we've got 5,000 gold to get us started. Plus the loot that we got. Because you sell all your bits and pieces, you sell all your food, anything that's left over. And then we can start collecting heirlooms. Which you'll see we can use those to buy certain things. Okay, and he's going to get an ability or... Right, so he's got a +5 crit melee skills. Now, there's a new ability for him. With it being a roguelike, anything can happen with these.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Just gonna move the cam up to the corner. see better there, I think. Okay. So with week 1, so the ruins have been unlocked. This Smash is now apprentice highwayman level 1. So we've got 2 level 1 characters. So quest goals: successfully complete your first foray in the ruins, defeat the apprentice necromancer, defeat prophet, and defeat necromancer. So these are all quests we've got to do right the way through to level 6. Okay. On any screen in the game, press hold H to see contextual help for controls. Try the town, explore, fighting, camping, and more. Okay, so if we hold H, so these are different parts of the town. At the moment, things change over time. We can go into the ones with the exclamation marks. So I'll just go through them because I can't remember them all of it. And the stagecoach is where we recruit. So right click on a hero in the roster to inspect their detailed character sheet, and they can be renamed or dismissed permanently from there. So right clicked on the character. Reynald, so we can change his name if we want to. Apprentice Crusader, so we can dismiss them. Okay, so these are his quirks. So these are his buffs and these are debuffs. So Warrior of Light, plus 10 damage if torch above 75%. So we talked about the torch, so he wants to be in the light to do an extra 10% damage. God-fearing, so in town will only pray for stress relief. And prone to stealing items. So I have to try and remember that when we're looting, he's not the character that does the looting, because we'll lose the items potentially because he'll pin. Okay, then we've got other abilities here that we can unlock. So we don't have to keep these 4, we can swap them over. And again, each one shows the preferred target positions. So he likes to be in the front 2 positions, and his preferred targets always seem to be the first 2 with these particular skills. In dungeons you can camp at minus 15 stress. Stand tall. And zealous speech. At minus 15 stress. So that's his camping skills. Then you've got resistances, so these will change throughout. And if he gets any diseases, which can be cured, and his base stats and then his equipment. So obviously everything can change in this game. So that's Reynald, and then this Mass. So he's a highwayman, and he's got plus 15 stun resist. Plus 2 speed, plus 15 crit. And he's not allowed to gamble while in town because he's known as a cheat. And he likes to be in the middle most of the time with the skills that we've picked for him. As you turn them on and off, you can see where he likes to be best placed. So he can stand in any position, but he's strongest in the second and third position. So with Reynald there first, then Dismas. Okay, so back to this. So click on the buildings to use them to interact with your heroes. Stagecoach, recruit new heroes. Right, so we're going to do that now. So if we click. So ideally we need 4.
Soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Okay. So there's 2 new recruits. Okay, so we can hire these 2. basically we can have 4 people in our group, so we need to have 4. These are the only 2 we can recruit. So we'll just recruit them both.
Than the blood-soaked battlefield.
Okay, while you are here, spend some time on your starting heirlooms upgrading the stagecoach. So increase the number of heroes available. So it is a bit of a bloodbath, this game, so you need to have a good steady flow of new characters coming in, because with it being a roguelike game, anything can happen. You can have a really amazing run, or you can have one that absolutely decimates your party. So if we look here, Stagecoach, upgrading Stagecoach increases the available heroes each week. So this is where you use your heirlooms. This is what I've got at the moment. So we've obviously started with some. And these shards, I don't actually know what these are for, because these are part of the new expansion. So if we were to use 3 deeds and 4 crests, it increases the number of available heroes to 3 per week. So after each dungeon run, it means there'll be 3 we can pick from. Hero increases the size of our roster to 12. So at the minute we can pick have 9 characters in the roster. And then experienced recruit, so this instructor master level 2, so these bring in more experience, or a chance of bringing in more experienced level recruits appearing in the stagecoach. So that'll stop us from having to recruit, to train them up from level 0 to level 2 at least. But we can't do that yet because we need master level 2 in instructor weaponsmithing and armor smithing. So I think what we'll do initially is we'll increase the number of heroes available to 3.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Okay, so the tavern we can't use yet. Okay, so it's telling us there's not much we can do, it's just speeding us along. So the tavern, send heroes for stress relief. This is where basically
in time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
that shows you the videos that are in there. It's like a log. Memoirs. I think it also logs all your dead characters in here as well.
Trinkets and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Right, let's go to the graveyard. Here we are. This is where all our dead characters.
Covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
So on the left, you can switch to the different parts of the hamlet. So we've done the stagecoach. They're not unlocked. Nomad, right? So we can't do much with this nomad wagon. Obviously, she sells rare items. Obviously, we need a lot more gold. We can spend on upgrading her as well. So increase the number of available trinkets at the wagon. So that would increase it to 4 and reduce the cost. I don't think we need to be doing trinkets just yet. Blacksmith. We need to unlock more. I think that's all we can do, isn't it? Everyone else is to unlock more before we can do anything. So we'll head out now. Well, let's have a look at these quickly. So activity log, trinket inventory, as we collect more trinkets. Glossary, just to help with terms. And settings. So we're going to embark. Actually, we need to see if these are all in the right positions first. So Bankerton is a plague doctor. He likes positions 3 and 4. So I think that's fine for him. And Then we've got a healer, if I remember. Right, so she's better in position 3. So we need to move those 2. I think we get to select them, actually. And the order we want to put them in.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
So this is where you select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes. Click on the quest for details and then drag heroes in that slot. So that's where we put them in the positions. So the only choice we've got at the moment are the ruins. You've got the courtyards, Warren's, Farmstead, Weald, Cove, and then ultimately the darkest dungeon. So basically we've got to move around all of these to level up our characters before we decide to enter the darkest dungeon. Okay, just test yourself in the mad realm of the fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over. Don't delve too far. So it's a short dungeon. Explore 90% of the rooms is the goal. And then these are the rewards. So I can't remember what we'll need in terms of provision. But if it's a short dungeon, we'll probably take up 3 of
The
everything.
cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Oh, and each type of dungeon has different mobs, which I can't remember what we need for each. It's all part of the new player experience. Figuring it all out. I'm going to make some notes though. Just let me open a notebook, notepad, and then I'll start to make some notes. So first dungeon, I'm sure there's guides on this, but I'm just going to make my own. So first dungeon, so it's the ruins, so we need to see when we're in the ruins what we need. So I'm going to take 3 torches. To help us with lighting. Food. Take 3 food. Shovel. I don't know if we'll need a shovel to clear any obstacles, but we'll take 1 with us just in case. Alright, we'll take 3 bandages. 1 poison. 1 herb. 1 key. 1 holy water. Lord. Whether we need all that or not, I don't know. So 3 torches. 3 food. 2 holy water. 2 venom. 1 shovel. Shovel to get out of any, get past any barriers. 3 bandage to stop any bleeding that we might need. 1 herbs. 1 key. 1 laudanum. I don't know if we'll need all this, as I say. I think I'm over doing it, and we've already spent out far too much gold. I don't think it gives you any tips anyway on what each dungeon is, so once we've got through it, we'll make a note, see what we actually used, so that we know for next time we start. You haven't purchased much food. Alright, so we need at least 8. So if that's the case, I'm going to take 10 just to make sure. I'm glad it told us that, because we'd have been in the right mess. Right. Does that mean we need more of anything else? I don't know what this means. 25% details. Scouting. Okay, for your first dungeon. Exciting times. There's the map. You see, obviously when we first started, it was just 2 rooms, but now we've got all these rooms. So we've got to explore 90% of them. So I think we go up there, cross up, down that way. Where's the map gone? Did I move it? Okay, so we'll head that way. Okay, so off we go. So he's already freaking out. You'd think he'd do, the plague guy would be a lot better than the rest. So I found a torch.
Wealth beyond measure.
Wealth beyond measure.
To the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Torch is the best thing you can get, then gone to him. I don't think so. Right, undead here. Unholy. Unholy. Right. So he can hit them with that. He can hit with that and that. And that. He can hit both of them. Crits received, chance +4. Right, account base. So bleed 100% base. Debuff target. Right. Let's have a go at him then. So he resisted the bleed, which is what it said on there, I think. Because the bleed resistance 180%. I guess that's because they're undead. They're not really going to bleed to death. Okay, so this guy can heal. And can also help with, what the hell does that do? Just use that anyway. Oosh, crit strike. Right, this guy uses poison and can heal. Poison is 1 damage, but it should tick over time. 5 damage, so it's going to do 15 damage over 3 rounds. So we've got 7 left. So I think it's pretty much dead, this guy.
Be gone, fiend.
Okay, so 200 gold for that. Open the chest. It's a good thing. 375, 100 on the shop. So that was a good start. So it's a pile of rubble. So I do need a shovel for this, I think.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay, the torch is fading, so we need to right click on the torch. So now it's lower than last time, 43. So stress is ++. Monsters and account damage is up. Hero surprise up. But we get more loot. Crits for the players and monsters surprised. So what I'm going to do is put the torch back on.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
So we're better at surprising the monsters, scouting and dodging. Right, here we go then. So, poison from 1, or grenade the back. Or, I can make grenade the back one because there's one in the 4th position. Same with that, so I might as well just use this one. So, blight. So again, he's going to do 15 damage to him. So I'll focus on this guy.
Executed
hit.
impunity.
Right, so now there's a corpse. So if I want to move him forward, I have to move the corpse. Don't really need to heal anybody. I suppose I might as well just heal the party up. Topped up. Right, and then he'll attack the front. So another crit hit. Right, So another corpse. So it's still got this damage light. So the corpse is just going to rot away in a second. Just heal the party again. That's everyone topped up. Okay, so you can hit him at the back now. And again, blight for him, so 12 over 3 rounds. So he's going to die even if I miss for the next 3 rounds. Can't hit him. Range, bypass deep. Oh, pistol, there we go. So I can't hit him with a sword. Can't. Oh, I'll just use that then. I'll use it myself.
The match is struck. A blazing star is
I just didn't
born.
want to do that. It was silly, but anyway. It's gonna die now.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Excellent. The blood is a special type of supply item. Any collected bottles of blood will be retained in your estate at quest end. They may be added to provisions of embarking parties. The blood is rare. Spread it around wisely amongst those in need. So the call is unyielding. The urge is irresistible. Only the blood will quell this thirst. Interesting. I have no idea what that means or what that does. Because we bought a lot of stuff, now we're going to end up with our inventory being overfilled, so I might have to eat. See, he's not doing very well at all. Stressed out already. Is there something that you can relieve stress with that I bought? I don't know if that's holy water. I don't know what that just did, but yeah. Hopefully it'll help him out a little bit. After a dungeon, when you're back in the town, you can help to repair their sanity, and you can take time out, respite care type thing. Okay, on the way over, there's a treasure chest and a curio. So you'll see as we move along the corridor, we're moving. So there's a treasure here.
A fortune
Of course,
waiting to be spent.
he's going to pinch it. So we should have selected him, really, as we walk down the corridor. As I said earlier, he's the one that steals everything. Right, we've only got 1 torch left. Even I thought we'd picked up a torch. 1 torch at the beginning, and I bought 3. It's better heal itself.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
It's Blight taking over. So heal back up now. So there's treasure in that room, but to get to 90%, I have to come back. One torch left. Just gonna have to.
A handsome reward.
Oh,
A
nice
task
bit of
well
food.
performed.
I'll heal him up now. last torch. So I should have bought more torches. Should have got more torches. Okay, I'm going to end up running out of torches. Well, in saying that, hopefully this means I've done 90% of the rooms when I get to that. Shovel. Oh god, I could have done another torch. Right, so looks like I'm gonna get a serious problem here. But we'll see how we get on. So the last two are the gas bomb. Right, they're both stunned now. Focus on the nice crit strike. Not bad, 7. We might have half a chance of doing this. Depends if we finish after this room. If we don't finish after this room, then we're going to have some problems. So I've got no torch left. Okay, right, we'll use that again. Stun on both, well, he's resisted it this time.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright, let's do a group heal. Right, where do we go from here? Oh, nice.
Give them no quarter.
Right, I don't know whether I need to get one of these corpses away so I can actually hit the two right ones. So keep stunning them. I'll just have to get rid of one of these corpses. So doing a single heal on him. Hopefully this will just get rid of the corpses. Right. Right, I'll go on just straight for... Oh, 21!
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
I'm happy about that. Okay, so Noxious Blast. Ah. Blight, so 5 damage in 3 rounds.
A devastating
13.
blow.
Okay, so I can...
Success so clearly in view.
don't have enough
Or is
room.
it merely
Okay.
a trick of the light?
So I need to use up some of this stuff. So I've got enough room. Quest complete. Right, I noticed there was a chest, so I'm just going to have a look in the chest first. Or a couple of extra heirlooms. Nice. Right, now we can leave the dungeon. I was really lucky, actually. I didn't buy enough torches, so I need to make a note of that next time. Yeah, we've done really well out of that first dungeon. Let's see what's happened to the guys. So he gets now plus 10 damage for range skills, which isn't much use. He's my close combat guy. Plus 5 scouting chance in a cove. Plus 1 speed if health points below 50. Again, not much use for a healer. Town will never drink, so can't resolve it. Can't go to the inn to help feel better about himself, and minus 20% stress in a cove. So we seem to have got some both helpers in a cove.
The tents
Okay.
are pitched, banners fly, and the corpse wagons stand at the ready. The circus has come to town.
Right, so over time some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. So that's these two here. So severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. Right, I've not seen this circus before, so a travelling circus has arrived on the outskirts of town bringing with them all manner of crude sport. Enter the ring this week to relieve 10 stress from all heroes. I don't think I really need to do that. It's only that guy there struggling at the moment. Okay, so week 2, Town Event, the Butcher's Circus, which we've looked at. The Tavern is now unlocked. And the Abbey is now unlocked. Okay. So, the Abbey for stress relief.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at the Tavern and Abbey. So experiment to find the best activity for each hero depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to activity locks them into activity, so they can't go out for the next week. So he's the only guy that's really struggling with his stress. So peace through meditation, prayer to high power. Flagellation brings absolution. So he hasn't got any negative abilities, he just needs to get a week off. I don't know if you just leave him, it
Fresh
goes down.
eggs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
So the thriller winning, let's just... He's going to gamble for a week. See if that helps. Bit of gambling, relief. You never know. Right. So the circus, I'm not going to go to the circus. Let's have a look at it though.
A traveling bacchanal. A debauched contest of survival. The Butcher's Circus is all these things. And more.
Go to the circus to fight multiple battles, so it's completely independent from the state. Your heroes and trinkets in the circus are separate and will not impact your single player progression. Progress you're making in the circus, including a rank, banner design, and any rewards you unlock, will carry over to the campaigns as long as you are logged in the same stream account. Okay. Or maybe give the circus a try later. That's all this. Trinket inventory. Okay, so these are all the things I can get from the circus, I take it. Does that mean I can buy them? Or I have to earn them? Must have to. Here we go. Prestige. Reputation built on blood and conquest. Prestige to next level. Alright, we'll come back to that later. Let's get some new recruits. So we need... So we can get all 3 of these. And again, they're all different types. So we've got a Seeker Hellion. Wheel Tactician. +2 speed. Seeker Man at Arms. He's bloodthirsty. So fascinated with injury, wounds, and torture. I'm not really sure what that does. +2 speed, with touch for 26 and +10% prot. Abomination. +20% healing skills while camping. Unyielding. -2 speed, -5 dodge. -4 speed. Do we really want to get him? Seems a bit slow. Is that normal for an abomination? So what we'll do, we'll just employ these 2 first of all.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Question, if we're leaving in the inn, or him in the inn this week, does it mean that we're a bit short of healing though? No, we've got the healer, so we're fine. So let's leave it at that. Do we want to increase heroes to 12? We're not quite there yet. I guess we can leave that for this week. And the blacksmith, And the guild. They're not open yet anyway. I wonder how often the circus comes. I don't know it, so I'm a bit reluctant to try it just yet. Okay, we picked up a trim kit, didn't we? So we can equip these. So we've got resistance to disease, stun and stun. Right, so I think we'll just drag them in. We'll just give them both to him for now. -4 dodge. He's the tank, so let's. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, here we go. So I need to get more torches this time. Strange glow at the farmstead. The comet's impact was felt here in the hamlet. The great impact toppled gravestones, kicked up a cloud of dust that covered the entire region. When it finally settled in the area, miasma was seen. It spread from the mill. It distorted the rules of time and space for beyond imagining. Eventually, the mill is found to see what has been done. Okay, farmstead. So it doesn't actually tell you what. Position 3. It likes to fight at the front. Can she go in position 4? And then position 3. Swap those two around. See up here, it shows the preferred position, so it likes to be position 1 or 2. 1 or 2 is the best. 3 is the best there, but unfortunately she can go in 4, but it's not the best. Nervous, plus 10. Oh, that's why she's getting stressed. Plus 20 stress versus beast. So let's provision up. So we need 10 food, roughly. It said take a minimum of 8. Oh, that's herbs. Shit, don't want them. Where's food? Take 2 shovels. Used to tap into otherworldly powers, but where's the effects? I can't buy any of that yet. I've no idea what this blood does. If anyone knows, let me know. Bandages, we'll take a couple of those for bleeding. 3 bandages. 1 key. Holy water, 2. 1 laudanum. Why can't I buy any food? Is that a specific reason why this time I can't buy food? Let's try.
Blight had struck the harvest again that year, and the miller was desperate. He came to me, hat clutched tightly in filthy fingers, stinking of sweat and manure. Seated comfortably in my observatory, surrounded by telescopes and other delicate apparatus, I recognized his misfortune as an opportunity, and I agreed to lend him my expertise.
Okay, so something I struck. Okay, so in the old mill. Okay, so what is this then? I've not been in here before. So you don't actually use torches in this one. Celestial cornerstone. The central fixtures carefully constructed barrier around the farmstead. Reach the barrier. Okay, onward. Oosh, what are these things? Well, I said it was a new player experience. This is definitely a new player experience. I have no clue what to do here. So what are these? Farmhand. 12 out of 12, 12. And then 12 out of 12 for the horse. Plough horse. Right. So she's really got We're all at full health. Oh, he's not full health, so let's just heal him. He's already got a bleed problem. 1 damage per 3 rounds, so that's not too bad. Let's just get all of them. That's pretty good.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Okay, so
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
what's this? Defeated foes will swiftly be replaced by waves of despicable reinforcement. The party must endure this onslaught without pause or hope for respite because of the strange nature of times within Farmstead. You can retreat with no penalty at any time. Alright, so all farms and quests have a kill meter that measures your might and ambition fail by defeating monsters. When your tally hits certain thresholds, you receive a reward of crystals. These rewards increase your further you venture. Back in the hamlet, the jeweler 60 strange golden shards. He will trade you for unspeakable hardware and power. Ah, right, so this is different to a dungeon. So the more shards we get, the better, basically. That's why there's no food. We've just got to battle on for as long as possible. Brilliant. Okay, quite like this idea. If you wish, you can bandage from inventory. Yeah, but it's not worth it. Oh, what's this now? Monsters with stealth have a shadowy appearance. They cannot be hit by direct attacks, but are vulnerable to the area of effect attacks. Additionally, some hero skills such as shield breakers exposed can hit while in stealth. These skills have additional benefit of de-stealthing the monsters. Okay, let's see what happens there. So, what do I need to do then? Cannot be hit by attacks. Target only this slot. Target. So if I could do an AoE, should it hit them? Is that what I'm saying? Okay. Well, he hasn't really got an AoE, so I'll just target that. Okay. So this AoE should hit it.
Be gone, fiend.
So stealth, as long as I have AoE in the stealth, it's fine.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay. So he's still stealthed. But there's more mobs, so I can still AoE. Oh, he's back now. Okay. Let's just go for it. So now we've got a bleed and a blight. Just keep going at this horse. Yeah, I've got anti-venom so I can cure blight. But it's not, it's going to do 2, it's 8 damage. Okay, so let's use that then. Okay, and let's go. Bastion, nice.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Okay, so we've got riposte, so minus 40% damage he's going to get. So maybe I'll focus on this guy next. So these fields, we just keep going until we decide we want to retreat. Trying to get as many crystals as possible. And then we hand the crystals in for some rewards. Don't know how many rewards we're going to get.
Press this advantage.
Nice.
Give them no quarter.
Okay, so the foreman, he's got 24 health, so he's a bit... No trespassers. Bits received +4. I take it we need to retreat before we kill our guys off as well. It's normal. Whoosh. Right, he's got bleed. They're not enjoying that.
waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
So he's only going to take 5. She's probably going to be worse off 10. So I could probably do it here, but I haven't got anything left for that. Might have to retreat in a minute. Don't want to waste his. She not able to do it marked. Plus 20. Why is she not having a go?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
She's gonna die. Oh, here we go. Now she can actually heal herself.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Faint hope. Holster everybody. Plus 5 dodge. Is that the same for everybody? Right, I think I'm gonna have to retract my way out of here, so escape empty-handed. Want to do that, but looks like it's going to happen. Let's just sacrifice these guys. Could really do with some serious healing going on. Oh, God, I sent it the wrong way.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Death's Door. So it needs healing this time round.
Survival is a tenuous proposition in this sprawling tomb.
Person many here is given a lot of service. You have the option of retreating from combat abandoning quests or press forward. What do we do? I think we're gonna have to retreat, aren't we?
Where there is no peril in the task, there can be no glory in its accomplishment.
So how many kills do you need for a combat shard? Minus 20 in the Warrens, plus 50. I've lost our healer. I need to get a new healer pretty quick.
Though long years may seek to separate them, action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
Yep. So... Oh, Barkham 10 has recovered 39 stress from his weaker gambling. Oh, now we've got the guild and blacksmith open. Well, let's see what recruits we can get. Right, so the leper, hard noggin, 50% resist, plus 2 speed, and minus 10% damage if touched, above 75. So he's not too bad.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
And Seeker Jester. So what does he do then? Right, he's got plus 5 crit. Bad Gambler, Lazy Eye. So minus 5 to ranged. Doesn't look like he's got ranged abilities. Oh, it's healing that I'm struggling with now. Yeah. So I haven't got any healers.
He will be laughing still at the end.
Right, I'm going to increase to 4.
More
capacity.
arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Because I really want 12.
The campaign can wait. For now, carnage calls.
So that we're going to the graveyard. That's our first victim. After week 3. That's poor. See, I don't want to do the farmstead. Can I go anywhere I want? I should have ignored the farmstead. I think that was the problem. Go to the courtyard. So the hamlet is afflicted with the plague of winged pests. Brave the swampy. Go into the courtyard and torch the monsters. Colonies. Activate 3 thronging hives. It's a short dungeon again. So I don't need to be camping. I don't know who to bring. Position 1, 2, 2. So I need someone who likes the 4th position. Vision. The quest is dangerous and longer than usual. Level 1 or 2 is recommended. Maybe I need to go back to the ruins again. So I think I should spend some time in the ruins to take yourself to a mad for right. Let's go back in here. So we need 10 food. Torches. I'm going to take 6 torches because I ran out of torches last time. I don't think we need holy water. Or venom. Take 2 bandages. 2 shovels because I was doing a dig out last time. Do I need anti-venom? I don't remember anyone getting poisoned. I don't remember using herbs. I don't remember needing a key. Take some of that. I think that'll do, won't it? And then hopefully we can get through this, and then the stagecoach will have another healer we can bring on board. So I'm quite worried that we haven't got a healer.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Right, off we go. Let's see what happens. Right, it's a different layout. Oh, does that mean we have to go back again over? We have to go all the way around and back again. I wasn't expecting a different layout. Good job we got more torches. I remember not to use him. Because he's a tea leaf. What does this do? It's everything from a journal. Right. In that same instant we found ourselves in a place of suffocating dark, facing a creature that defies description, and whose recollection causes my quill to jump and shudder. It is merciful, only fragments of our battle remain, as he cut by hacking at the quivering appendages of the monster. I recall how a piece of its flesh sloughed off, and its untwisted accord sprang out onto Bolin, piercing her stout plate. The occultist, as if to offer himself as a tribute, was torn apart by its writhing limbs. So the blackest of it is 2 out of 9 out of 29. So it must be 29-page journal. Maybe need to collect, maybe for an achievement. Such carnage. Nothing. Okay, so we'll head up this way first. Torch. It's been quiet so far, which is really surprising. Scout with traps. Right, who can disarm a trap? Anybody? How do you know if someone can disarm a trap? We'll just have to go for it.
Watch your step.
Another bit of the journal. I don't want to fill my book up. My inventory up. The assault was overwhelming with Cuthbert slain, and as Bolin fell, I was driven by rage. I leapt and drove my axe at the creature's many eyes. Purple splashed my face, and my soul shook as it bellowed. The only thing I can recall afterwards falling swiftly into blackness. Sounds lovely. Oh, torch again. Yes, I need to keep it. Well, it's 75%. The extra buffs, but. See how my new recruits do this time.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
Afflicted, so this is the first affliction I've had during combat. Manifests a different behavior and stat changes. So masochistic, bloodthirsty. Lost all of his stress, or 100 of his stress. That's right. So where does it tell me? It's not showing me that there, but masochistic. Not a bad shot. Right, have we got an AoE with this guy? No.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Seem to be struggling already. Not like that first run I had. Stress continues to build beyond point of affliction. If you're stressed by the second time, their body will give up. Right, so if those all fill up completely, it's game over for that character just about.
Confidence surges
Nice.
as the enemy crumbles.
Come on, let's have some positives. There we go.
Be gone, fiend.
Exactly what I was thinking. There we go, that's a bit better. Yep. Right. Let's just finish him off. Oh. Now we'll finish him.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Let's see what's in the old chest. Oh, you see, I'll give it to the guy that's suffering the most, eh? Some food at least. Right, have we got anything? Can we equip these now? Yeah. I didn't realise we could do that. So plus 20 debuff resist. So we've got 2 chests. So might as well give it to the same guy. Oh, bad luck. He's having a shit day, he is. Right, torch. Way positives for him. 2 heirlooms. Oh, we're in this room, so we're going to head back now. This is where I might run out of torches, that's the problem. Abusive. Well, that's not so bad for a tank, I'm
Frustration
sure.
and fury. More destructive than 100 cannons.
Again, I just didn't have enough. Torches again. I've already looted that. How many more rooms do I need to loot? I need to get out of here as soon as possible and hopefully get a healer. After finishing her off last week, I definitely shouldn't have gone in there just yet. That's definitely for a higher level. In the fields. But I've never ever seen that before, so it's good to try. Oh! The hell are these? Oh, these are gonna cause me problems out there with poison, I bet you. It's not very strong. Should finish him off pretty quickly. Oh, he's looking a bit healthier. Right, have I got an AoE with him? Nope. It's just part of that. That looks like it'll poison me. Spider looking thing. Come on. Yes!
The fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms.
Faint hope indeed. Kick some ass now.
Executed with impunity.
All maggots are out of the way. Right, swap him over. Don't want him stealing everything. Oh, trapped again. Right, Blight. I haven't got anything I can help him with. It's not too bad. Oh, here we go again. Dead. Soldiers.
How quickly
Oosh.
the tide turns.
Yeah, definitely. Well, at least I haven't got any bleed or anything on them. What do you think it's going to be the best? Just go for the whack.
Another one falls.
Well, have it. Oh, it's looking a bit rough at the back there. Oosh, 20.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Exactly. 10 the offensive. If he survives, I'll have to just give him some food. If just also is shooting him. Oh no. I know what I need to do. Right. 10. Do you think he's going to do enough to do 10 damage? Let's try. Oh, dodged. Bloody hell. Shit. I'll just take that out.
Continue the onslaught.
I'm gonna get killed now. Right, hang on.
All.
Thought there was a way I could. Mark, does that mean they'll attack me? I think it does. Save the guy at the back. Oh, I don't think it does. It has to attack this guy because I'm marked him. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe not.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Right, this is really not looking good. Food, please be food. What the hell was that?
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Must be nearly there by now, surely. The torch is left. It's the last room I need to do. Oh god, the cupboard. Looks dodgy. Oh, it's a confession. Right, hopefully I just need to try and kill these. Looks like I'm gonna die. Let's have a better look. Look screen. I'm hoping it might just attracts enemies and takes more, yeah, so hopefully they'll just attack him. Oh, so they're both dodged. It's getting quite serious, this. It's like seat of the pants. Seat of the pants stuff.
Heroism or
Fracted.
cowardice.
Stealth. Achievement unlocked. I don't have any idea what this does. Shall I risk it on this character?
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Death's before the next blow could be fatal. Is that what I've just done? We'll see what this blood does. Just have to take that out. These things, I really hate these things. They seem to hang on forever. That's it.
Wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I must have done 90% of the rooms by now. I thought that was going to be it. Oh, thank God for that. Whew, I was lucky. Really lucky.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
So I think I need to take 10 torches with me then. Nervous Bleeder. Right, Nervous Bleeder. It's classic. Oh, obsessed with the paranormal and plus 20 stress he'll receive in the brothel. Excellent. Nymphomaniac. How funny is that?
A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
Stress reduction activities are slightly less effective this week. Right, and so everyone's looking pretty rough, which is not good. He's masochistic. So all these guys need a bit of a week off. Who's arrived? I've got a highwayman. How master I've got? Is this a healer? I just don't know what to do here. I'll just employ them all anyway.
Elusive, evasive, persistent. Righteous traits for a rogue.
So we're gonna have to put some of them in rehab, I think. What we got here?
The bellows blast once again.
Blacksmiths,
The forge
guilds,
stands ready to make weapons of war.
sanitarium. So
Make
three
no
quirks.
We will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Three quirks and other problematic behaviours, treat diseases, humours and other physical maladies. Blacksmith. So upgrading the blacksmith allows you to purchase better weapons and armour at reduced cost. And guild. Upgrading the guild allows the trainer advanced ranks and hero skills. And I'm not even anywhere near a position of doing any of that. Right, sort by stress. Tavern, stress relief. So we just right, he's not allowed to drink. He is. And he is. Right, so those two are gonna stay in there. And then he can go to the sanitarium. Okay, so what do I want to get treat quirks and other problematic behaviours. Prone to stealing items. Well, it's not really that bad a thing, is it? 5,000, jeez, I'm not paying for that. Sack that off. So basically I can't use that then. So he needs stress relief for the tavern, but I can't. I need to increase the capacity, don't I? Only pray for stress relief, so he has to go to the sanitarium. Oh, there's a Abbey, of course. Right. That's what this does. Right. So cloister improves the meditation facilities, improves the prayer facilities, improves the flagellation facilities. So I guess here prays for higher power. That's him sorted. Right, blacksmith, can we buy? So we've got to unlock better weapons. Combat skills. So again, if we drag the hero in. Right, so it costs 1,000 to unlock them. Allow skills upgrades to rank 2, I guess, reducing cost of training. Right, question is, what is the best way around that? And again, 5, that's so expensive. I think I just need to embark on another go in the ruins. But now that's level 1. This, so I can pick anywhere I want now. The farmstead can whistle for a bit. Courtyard. Warren's World Cove. Right, let's try the courtyard. That said that was quite long though, didn't it? An exploratory sort into a mad realm of tunnels, meet the enemy in battle and fade safety. Right. It's level 1. They're all level 1 now, aren't they? Of course, there's obviously these relics as well. Which I've got one here. Plus 10 damage melee skills. Minus 50 hit. That'll be for him, right? So I'll give him that. Plus 20 debuff resist. Plus 20 disease resist. Do you know what? He's got a strong character. Who's that weak? I probably use character. Give those to them for that. Okay. So who am I taking with me? So he's gonna go there. got any healing though? Healing would be good. I don't think I have. Right, back to provision. Right, so anti-venom, two of them, two holy waters. I have no idea really what that did for me. One of them, two shovels. 12 food this time. Bandages. 10 torches. Should we give it a go? I fear it could go pear-shaped. We may have to try again from the beginning if I don't get a healer soon. So the Warrens is full of disease and blight, and I'll have to remember that for next time. So I'm going to write Warrens in my notes. Because obviously that'll be helpful for what I
They
bring.
breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
So 100% of rooms. So if I do this one first. Ah, right. So disease and blight. These spiders are going to probably. It's a poison.
Another one.
One down. Right, so this hound. So he'll go for all of them. They're all bleeding.
Press this
Great
advantage.
one, that's
Give
down.
them no quarter.
Webbed. Take it, that slows me down. And I'm marked, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Oosh. That's not so good.
The slow death.
3 damage.
Foreseen.
Go with that.
Unforgiving.
How many goes are these guys having? Come on.
Back to the
Quite good, the dog can pretty much get anything he wants.
This expedition at least promises success.
Does it now? Right, poisons, blight. So there's that blight. There's blightened. Okay, that's cured him. Happy days. Just give him a bit of food, I guess. So have I explored that room? Yeah, so I have to go back.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
You a pile of bones is not going to be very positive. So far, worryingly quiet. Shine is off. So definitely in the Warrens I need to bring more anti-venom. Maybe 5, should we say maybe 6? Excellent. So he can disarm traps. Is that part of his skills? Maybe anyone can disarm. What would you need high of? Not too food already. So I need to bring even more food. I've no idea how much food I should bring, but we'll go for more. 16 maybe? Is that many available? I mean, I've nearly finished it anyway. Oh, actually, something useful.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
We fought in the East Gallery, filled with portraits of our ancient lineage and came witnesses to the slaughter. Al-Azred, the fiery heartbeat of our retinue, wrought keen havoc in our enemies' ranks. I keenly feel its absence, even as I remember Void himself. Myself, upon seeing his lifeless body fall, blood pouring from his screaming mouth, some cruel knife having rent his lungs to go out, yet we were victorious, and thus we press on. I don't know about us being I can't say we've been overly this. Right, so I've only got one torch on. Marvellous. So more stress, more Mansarat crits. More
Reeling, gasping,
damage.
taken over the edge
I get better
of
loot.
madness.
We do more crit and monsters surprised. Right, so one resist. So he's probably gonna die from that. Oh, decimated indeed. Like that.
Brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Oh. Missed them both, can't believe that. Okay, so that character's bleeding. How much damage? 6 in total. 10 left. I suppose I better bandage him. Oh, very good. This thing's got a dodge in it. Swine wretch. Oh, missed again.
Slowly, gently.
At least he was bleeding.
This is how a life is taken.
2, that's a huge amount of damage. Just a small bleed. He's bleeding again.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Right, just this. I guess it's a pig. Swine. Is it gonna bleed to death now? Shouldn't do. Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
As the fiend falls,
Massive overkill.
blossoms.
Oh, we're done. Thank God for that.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
I don't think that was a bad run, really. See what happens to these guys. Cove Explorer, +10 scouting chance in Cove. Oh, nice. Well, that's pretty good. That's good. Gambler. Town will own a gamble. Looks like he's off to gamble if he can this time.
Awash in blood and delusion. He bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes.
There is some who believe that only a litany of blood and suffering can cleanse sickness in the land. Here is one who will do his part. What the hell does that mean? Okay. So what was this one? Only gamble, so only go to the tavern. Gambling halls. Right, that's him sorted. Right, is he back with us? I don't think he's gonna come back with us. Right, full. I bet there's a bloody healer in this week. Yeah, healer. Raven, bounty hunter. Question mark. I need to do something to take my mind off things. Right, okay. What? Is he just gonna randomly be out of action this week? Take it that's his problem. Right, let's just go for a run through. So we tried the courtyard, didn't we? Why didn't it like the courtyard? Right, the cove then, let's try the cove. A fish on 2 legs, test the strength of this new menace. Right. So he's back, which is all good. Take him with me. I like to know who else can I take. Trinkets. +4 dodge. Master Williams. Right. So we're off to the cove. So it's not going to tell us anything exciting about the cove, is it? Until we get going. So, vision. Right, dog biscuits. Greatly increases the hound's vigor for a short time. Holy water. Medicinal herbs. Poison, black toxins. Right, 16 food this time. 2 shovels. 2 bandages. Holy water and 10 torches. Right, let's see what happens here. It'll tell us now what we need. Tentacle lurkers lie and wait just below the water surface. Tread carefully. Hidden monsters then, I take it. Absolutely fantastic. Here we go.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
6 rooms to go, not too bad. It's longer corridors though. Empty crate. A crate full of nothing. Oh shit. Oh, these are beauties, aren't they? Drowned thrall and sea maggots. Okay, so I want to try and... Right, he heals them. So I've got a healer back. Light, happy days. Those 2 at the back. Lead as well. Right, monsters with high pro. Some monsters have high pro, which absorbs attack damage, dots, bleed bright. Ignore pro on that, and are effectively take damage. Right, so high protection. Okay, so that means it takes less damage, I suppose. Push 7. Look at the state of that. Right, I think we can say goodbye to one of these two.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Then give us some positives. Oh. Thought we were going to get some stress back then.
A devastating blow.
Should get, oh my god. Say that we should get rid of both of them. Because of their protection, I suppose.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
There we are. Happy days. Right, paralyzes
Victory is
crest.
mount. So too will resistance.
Excellent. So that's Crusader only. So what does it do? Plus 20 stun skill chance. Okay, so we'll give that maybe to Houndmaster. There we go. Right, do we need to do anything? Maybe give him more food. Okay, this is looking a bit more positive so far.
Trinkets and baubles.
I'm sure that can
Pouring
change
blood.
quickly. Right, map. So we'll go down there, back up, and then across. Trap. Treasure. Oh, excellent. This is why the corridors are long, because it's going to be more mobs. Right. Let's have a look. Let's take out the two at the back first. Alright, 12 damage. So he's going to be pretty much they're going to die from that, so let's focus on the ones at the front. Right, hopefully that'll take him out. Oh, dodged. Come on. Doing a poor job at the moment. Right, we're going to take a few of them out this time. Job of dodging all of these.
Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Right, he's gonna die as well. Bleed, yeah. Pull them out this round. I think they're all gonna die this round. It's one.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Let's do a little bit of heal. Oof, there we go.
Great
One
is
of
the
one.
weapon that cuts on its own.
Maximum healing. Dodged again. Sort of shower of shite have I got here.
Slowly.
There we go.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
I really need some more coffee. Got a little bit left. Okay, so I can't carry anything else. I'll use that torch. Yeah, that's good. Good, good, good. Right. So we're heading down here. Why is he freaking out? Pass a chest. And what did that do? So we've got jellyfish, deep stinger, what is that? Pelagic grouper, a drone thrall, which is a lovely looking thing. Right, all my guys are all messed up. So I have to rearrange them all. I'm really annoying when they get mixed up as a group. Wastes quite a lot of time. They're back in a position. He can't do anything at the back, being the tank. Ooh, crit, heal. Cured as well, excellent. Right, what's this do? Oh my god, 28. Oof. Yeah, the crowds are cheering on that. Aren't they? Right, we're gonna do something serious here.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
May eventually get back to the front of the group.
The death
Go.
by inches.
Okay, so we need to try and get these guys back in order here. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. Some food down them. Torches. Not good. 25, not good at all. Right, how are we doing on the map? So we're down here, so we have to head back up there now. Touch that coral again. Okay, so we've got 3 rooms left to go. Very short corridor. Excellent. See, the Darkest Dungeon 2 is going to be out this year sometime. Which I'm looking forward to. That's why I want to actually blast through this on stream. Encourage more people to have a look at the new one. More chests of battle and the end room, so we're looking good now, he says. Sack is empty. Last time I touched one of these, I got poisoned. We'll give it another go. We got 10 back out of the 25 we lost. Oh, these crazy guys, madman. I don't like these. They're a pain in the ass. Right. Rate 5. So bleed, so leave them 2. 6 damage, 10 damage. Is that's probably enough to kill him off. That one's dead. That one not quite. Madman, I need to kill him first, really. Mark myself. Mark him. So 3 of them bleeding, that's good. See, look at this. Just sends them mad. He doesn't really do damage, it just sends them mad. Buffs. Where is he? Ah! Shama, he's at it. Oh, he's having another go.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Could have done with them crit there. Take it out. 3 heals back up. It's one that says doing 12 damage to him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Typical, ain't it? Can't get to anything.
Soothed. Sedated.
Was he in the wrong position? Oh. So I can't do anything.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
It's 500 gold. I don't really want to lose 500 gold. Hopefully the gold's worth more than that. Oh, I could have just used the food, I suppose. I think the hunter can heal himself. But oh, that's maybe one of his skills. I would know. Done with a crit there. Excellent. It's all the same. Yeah. Crowds go wild.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. Eradicated.
Maybe I should have got him instead because I was going to die anyway. just in case. I mean, I'm not looking good here. Thought I was going to clear this pretty easily. Stun them both, please.
More blood
Oof.
soaks the soil.
Oh god. It's not looking good again. One. Is that even worth doing? Come on. This is the last room, I think. I suppose if I hadn't healed myself, it would have been the end of it. Oh, that is it.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Can I survive long enough? One point back. Try again. Actually, in the last room. Would you get the right person? Whoosh.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
How master only. He's dead, so I can't give it to him.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Hey, we got there in the end. Lost one of them though. That's not good.
Wholesome marine life can flourish,
Let's see, we should
if indeed there
get some
is
decent
such a
amount of
thing.
gold. And then we can at least... I don't know. Are we doing alright here, or are we doing really badly? Heroes gain resolve XP for each successful yet. Resolve level represents the hero's veteranship and directly acts as stress resistance against horrors. Okay. So it's all about stress resistance, the level. So we've had 2 fatalities so far.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Fresh irritant. Crumbling stone entry to a forgotten labyrinth garden has been recovered. Discoverer sadly has perished for innumerable insects. So stress reduction activities reduced again in town. Oh, we got a healer. Bounty hunter. Maybe not in there. Probably not going to recruit anybody this week. Let's try and improve the weapons. Reduces cost of weapon and armor upgrades. Well, there's not much I can do there. Allows skill upgrades to rank 2. Reduces cost of skill trading by 10. Structure master 1. So I have to learn. Do I have to learn that first? Okay. So to increase that, so we've got a base of 85 plus 5 crit. That'll give me 90 plus 6 crit. Is it worth doing these? Okay, that depends on what I take with me next, doesn't it? So I'm a bit stuck now as to what to upgrade. I suppose I could. Let's just maybe go on one more mission. Go on one more mission. So we haven't been in the Weald yet. And we've got survival guide to give to one of the characters as well. So Thune. I'm not sure I'm gonna take here. I'll take the Highwayman. And I'll take the Man at Arms. Okay, so that gives us a decent group. Okay, so we've got trinket to give, so plus 10 scouting chance, plus 10 disarm. So I'm going to give that to him. And then we haven't got. We haven't got a Houndmaster at the moment, so I can't give that away. Infirm, minus 20% healing received. How do we unlock these abilities? Okay, so the Weald beat back the creatures and bandits and endanger traffic of the old road. What was that that came up then? Interesting, right, so right, we've worked, so anti-venom. So again, I don't know what the Weald's got in store. But we'll take 3 of them. 3 bandages. 2 shovels. Take all the food this time. Take 10 torches. Right. Hopefully we're not spent. Some keys. We haven't actually used keys yet, so maybe I don't need them. We seem to spend an awful lot on this one. Well, the Weald is full of a long winding path, bring plenty of torches. So plenty of torches. I'll make a note of that. Do we need more torches than we've got? That is the question.
Corruption has soaked the soil,
10.
zapping all good life from these groves.
Question mark.
Let us burn out this evil.
Right, so how many rooms have we got? That's not too many rooms. We have to complete 100% of the battle rooms. So we will go. I guess we'll go left, and then I'll come all the way back again. Does that look like the best option? So there's a lot of to-ing and fro-ing going on here. Great. Right, spiders again. So that means poison's one of the things. poison. Or blight, should I say it? That's one thing I need to take care of. Right, he's bleeding, so we can ignore him for a bit. Both those two. They're bleeding. Right, so we'll just gas the one at the back. Stun it, so that's not going to attack us. Whack that one, it's got
Their
itself.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Died, and then this one's going to go down. Excellent, perfect.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, hopefully it promises success. I cannot recall why we ventured onto land. Why did we leave when Mother Ocean provided all we needed beneath her tender waves? I will now return on back to her embrace and decipher scratchings fill the remainder of the page. Interesting. Don't know what all that's about. Okay, so instead we go this way first. Corridor. Okay, just top it up with a torch. I guess that effigy's not the best, but at least it resisted the light. More spiders. So let's see if we have the same amount of luck as last time. They're totally out of order again. What the hell? I take it it's because they surprised us. So everyone was out of order.
Another
Nice.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
Oh, yes, and the finishing move as well. Yes, the crowds go wild again. What we got going on? Boosh, dodge. Alright, let's try and get back in position. Nice, so these two are going to be out soon. Dodged again. He's out of position really, so I'm just going to... Oh, I should have swapped them first.
Back to the pit.
I'll swap them around after this fight. Got enough of positions that can still do stuff. Apart from him. Right, that should finish it off. Bang.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, he should be there. He needs to be there. Well, that one needs to be there. Torch. Door. Corpse, searching corpses. Would you really do that? Right, he's a bit of a beast. 35 health, shit. Take them two out. Stun them off. Bleed. 6 damage. See, I don't want him shooting everybody. It's gonna... Big problem, I need to take him out. Best to do is... I have to try and get rid of him.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That's one less to worry about. I was thinking of taking the big guy out first, but I'm second thoughts now. I think it's just best to try and blind him. That's it. Fantastic. Now we can focus on him. him down this time. He's a big guy, but he's not doing a huge amount of damage, whereas this guy with the guns is.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Die from bleed.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Bleed to 3 damage, 2 sound damage. Too much about that. So hopefully there's just a tiny bit. Right. Here we go. What the hell is that? Scratcher. So I think I want to use blinding gas. Try and put him out of action for a turn.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Continue the onslaught.
Oh, best get rid of one of them.
Destroy them all.
He needs healing up. It's just that bleach. 1 damage for 4 rounds. I think it's gonna have to bandage. Oh no.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Right, got rid of the bleed as well. That always gets rid of the bleed, or whether it's a small chance it does it.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Ah. Should I forgot to freaking bandage him. That might have been help. Right. Well, let's see if we can
Denied.
keep him alive.
Now,
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
We're getting him there slowly but surely. Keeping him alive would be the main objective. It's a bit hard than you realise. I'll put his poisoned
The true
again.
test. Hold fast or expire.
Yeah, so on first inspection that looks crap, but it always cures blight and bleed, so it's really good. How much damage is that going to do? It's pretty much done.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Right, okay, so let's get rid of that anyway. Food-wise. As much as I can. See what loots we've got. Right, now we're going to have to head all the way back. bad though. Straight down the corridor. Torch lit.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
They'll all stop for food in a minute, I'm sure. Okay. So I have to do all rooms, though.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Battle. So that means that room at the top's not a battle room, so I just have to go down and I'm done. That's my thought. Them at the back. Just one of them stunned. Okay, they're bleeding now, so I'll leave them. Focus on the one at the front.
Teetering on the brink.
Oh,
facing the
not
abyss.
again. Oh, he's having a bad dungeon run, this guy, isn't he? Let's keep him alive again.
Slowly,
Slowly, that's it.
this is how a life is taken.
Oh, and again. Oh, paranoia.
The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
Oh, he's not having a. He's just getting totally picked on, isn't he?
Survival is a tenuous proposition in this sprawling tomb.
Dodge. Right, so there's no point in healing him anymore, he's dead.
Well struck.
Well struck indeed. Oh yes, 23. Fantastic. Yusuf. So I start shouting everybody.
And fury. More destructive than 100 cannons.
Right, okay. Why was that stuck on there? Must be a stack 6 at a time. Okay, so I think that room's empty unless it didn't. Whoops. Scout it properly.
By foul invention.
Found a map inside, but I've obviously scouted everywhere.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Interesting, it's a dead tree with cobwebs all over it, so I guess. Very much. Oh, what the hell is that? Ectoplasm. Remember them from last time I played it. They don't come back to life or something. I can't remember. Do they come back to life? Who knows?
Be gone, fiend.
I think I have to kill the pile, don't I? Or the guys to come back. It's got blight on it anyway, so I don't.
Eradicated.
Yeah, the crowd go wild again. Oh, bollocks. Thought that had been enough to get him. Yeah.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Overconfident. Don't think I am overconfident.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
I spent a lot of money before going in there. But again, it's really just spite. Poisons again. Oh, that's not bad. I lost one character, three of them are going mad. Scientific.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Seems to come up that a lot. Right, he recovered 50 stress. I'm quite glad he's back. I like him. But we need to help some of the other guys out. I really need a healer so the other guy can have a day off. Here we go, at last.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Our master as well. Fantastic. Right. So gambler, so this one was a gambler. So that's him gambling. I can't believe that. Get out of the gambling hall. I'll just have to leave him lying about this week. Right, I think fascinating injury. I don't know what that does, but anyway. Claustrophobia and oh, that's right. So I think he might be worth him spending some time in here. $5,000 each. That's crazy money, isn't it? I don't want to spend that much money on them. I can just stay in here. Has he stayed in? Right, you can get pished. That'll do it for him, won't it? Weak on the piss. So he's gonna have to just stay here, doesn't he? Alright, embark. So we're on to level 1111. What was the issue with the courtyard? Invitation to an evening of games and entertainment. Sounds interesting. Right, so getting back here. Right, you're not coming this time. Got a huntsman, don't I? Right, so I think that's what I need. The quest is dangerous alone using it, so alright. So that needs level 2 characters. Struggling to get level 2 characters. Try that one. Short. Right, what we got here? Oh, good. So we can have that. I'll have a best of them. Just in virtue chance minus 5 max HP. Not sure what that'll do. Right, I'm just gonna have to break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, back. Sorry, I just need to get a drink. Okay, before we head into where are we heading? I can't remember where I said we were going to go now. To the ruins again. So I'm a bit concerned I've only got one character that's at level 2. And we seem to be struggling to get some serious cash going. Okay, so the ruins. Let's give it a go then. Maybe there's more rewards. So they're all armed. I've got my vision. So we need to take 10 torches. Maybe 14 torches this time. 16 food. I'm just going to take all the food. Just one of everything else. I haven't got the guy that can heal bleed, so light. So I better take 2 of them. I'm gonna have to budget so I don't spend any more than the actual reward's gonna be.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Okay, pretty straightforward map. Just one way to go. Day 7 we tangled with some unruly louts. Raven called them cultists. They were ferocious but clumsy. Just need to get myself sorted here. Right. Suppose it's going to be a bad one. Oh, no.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I wonder if I can actually just bin these once I've picked them up. Or do I have to take them out of the dungeon? Rarer travellers on the roads I saw on. Rather than starve, I pressed my last coin in the hand of one who dealt in rooms and shadows. Ravens carried cryptic notes that was a person or persons who was pledging a coin for services best left unmentioned in a hamlet I've never heard of. I packed to leave immediately. Off we go again.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and
Wow,
purpose is
straight
made
into the
clear.
spike trap. Lovely job. Dodge, I'm sure, yeah. Free torch. So just use it straight away. And some gold as well, nice. She's healing. There's no point in healing just yet, so. What's the point of doing that anyway? Go. Oh, brilliant! That, yeah, abusive. That's what that does then. Hits each other. I'll have to get rid of that next time. Back to the town then. Dodge. I'm not looking so. Ah, there we go.
Falls, a
That's much
faint
better.
blossoms.
Ah, nice bit of coffee. Keep it going. dodge. Whether I should. So what's the whistle target debuff? Heals himself. Target whistled. So it marks the target. Takes extra damage from some hero attacks. Looks like the healer's gonna have to pull her finger out now.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Out with herself and then work her way along.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Ahead we go. Onwards and downwards. Some food again. I think I need a shovel for that.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh, here we go. Cross range. Some sort. It's got different abilities to the last one. At last, some damage. Oh, and fell.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Could have done with a crit there.
Sedated. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
It's good at dodging this one. Dodge 13. Dodge that. It's gonna bleed to death now. Just. Clear a path. Oh, dodge again. Honestly. Come on. Some ass kicking.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Well, you should have done that earlier. That'd have been helpful. Oh, come on. dun. They're all going a bit mad in here as well today. Send them off to the clinic. Hopefully he can't use his crossbow plus. Oh, no, there we go. Finish him off.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Chests. Nothing. How'd she go?
Another one falls.
Nice.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due. Obliterated.
Finish them off.
Impunity.
Some healing done. Oof.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire. Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
Says here, respond to onslaught of stress, become virtuous. This elevated state of performance will last until they suffer a large amount of stress or return to town. Stat bonuses and other benefits. Speeds increased by the looks of it. Guys really are struggling.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
I'm just going to try and heal myself up for a bit. Heal the guys before the fight ends. Six nodes. Get a couple more decent heals in. Oh, bloody reinforcements. Shit. Expecting that. That's new as well.
Back to the pit.
So spending a lot of time healing is not so good then. Thought I was gonna get a few more rounds at least to heal back to full. When I've done okay, he's already healed himself back. Just need this guy getting healed back up.
Be gone, fiend. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, so I'm just gonna cut these pages. At the moment, I don't want to be losing the loot or heirlooms. Need to move these guys back in order. It's off. Nice chap, this one.
Watch your step.
All this serves it right, all this shit at the moment. That's him bandaged back up. Morning. Or afternoon or evening. Wherever you're from. Thanks for coming in the stream. Just playing Darkest Dungeon. First stream of Darkest Dungeon. I played it a few years ago. I'll stop playing it now. And just started back today because I'd seen that Darkest Dungeon 2 was coming out soon. Although it's been a bit of a fail so far, I think I'm struggling. I may have to start again unless I get a little bit of luck. RNG, I've lost 2 characters so far. I'm struggling to get anyone past level 2 apart from this one at the minute. See, they're all going a bit insane. The RNG's failing a little bit on me.
Frustration.
But we're getting there.
More destructive than 100 cannons.
I give the dungeon a couple more runs and see whether it's worth continuing or whether I'm going to have to start from scratch again. Got a complete 100% of this one, so I've only got another room to do.
A momentary abatement.
My apprentice Jester has had a really bad time in here. He's been kicked and punched about a lot. Each of them have got been quite abusive to each other, these two. We'll see if we can actually get some of them some upgrades when we get back.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Right, this is one of my favourite abilities. Just instant kills them all the time. Little crowd in the background
So
go wild.
clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Any hints and tips greatly accepted, or any questions on the game if it's new as well to yourself. I'm still quite amateur at it. So I've not played for a couple of years, so there's been quite a few additions to it, which has thrown a few spanners in the works this morning.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in
These
blood.
journal pages are quite new. I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to keep them on me or whether I chuck them in the bin. Sebastian's watch was his last. We've jolted during our evenings repast. The best we could make in these murky halls of our once great house. From the raw and flash of black powder, we dropped our bowls and hurried to him. What we could find was a spent pistol and shell blood. So I think there's different journals, and then I think there's 29 pages in total, but I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to keep them or get rid of them. If I get short space, I'm just binning them off. So this must be our last fight. Let's give him a bit of a chance this time. Get the guy at the back with the gun. Morning. Thanks for joining the stream. Give us a shout if there's any questions. I'm Spiky. I've only been streaming for 3 days. I tried a couple of, maybe a year or two ago, but I didn't have any decent speed on the internet or anything like that. So just started, and this is the first time I've streamed Darkest Dungeon, and it's not going very well at the moment. Lost a few characters already. Pretty much finished this dungeon. If I can survive through to the end of it anyway. This character here, the Jester's had a really bad dungeon. We managed to keep him alive so far. They're all going a little bit insane. So it has been quite difficult this morning. This should help us along a little bit.
Size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate
Finale,
exaggeration be
it does
considered
pretty much
virtue.
instantly kills anything, which is great. Just let me know if the stream's alright, if you don't mind. If the sound levels are good. If you can hear me, that would be even better. It seems to be one of the hardest things I've had to do is try and sort out the sound and everything like that. So.
Destroyed.
Seize this momentum.
Oh, I
Push
forgot
on
to empty
the
the bloody
task's
chest.
end.
Yeah, we got there in the end,
Return to rest.
which is good.
Devils remanded to their abyss.
Plus 20 damage if our hit points above 9%. 9%, that's really good. Off guard, -4 speed, -5 dodge. And Eldritch Slayers. So that's not too bad. There's a few people going a bit insane.
A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
These insects have been about every bloody week so far. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a week of just shoving them all in therapy, I think. Internal enemies are possessed by demons. I don't think that's too bad, really. There's worse things that could happen. Obsessed with food. 5,000! There's no way I'm getting rid of that. Let's get in there and shove some of them in here. Right, he's going to enjoy himself in there. Okay, so they're all sorted. Still got a full group. Okay, so... Grave robber. Is he a grave robber? Do I have a grave robber? Do I have a grave robber? Don't think I do. Well, that can stay in there for now. Right, those two are having therapy. You could do with therapy as well. What does this mean? Don't know what that means. Oh no, they're level 2. So he's actually having no therapy at all. Spend 5 grand. Maybe I'm gonna have to just sacrifice a couple of characters. Allow skills to upgrade to rank 2. Reduce the cost of training. Reduce the cost of training.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield, anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Okay, so we've used everything we can do. I guess now we're gonna have to spend some money on upgrading them. Right, so these guys are out of action this week. These guys are fine to use, but go bloody insane. I'm gonna upgrade them anyway. Hope for the best. I'm gonna make sure I keep at least 10,000. High enough level yet to increase. Okay, so I mean, this is now slay the boss, but I'm never going to be able to do that. See, they're now medium level. You can't go back to low level. Veteran level 3, level 1. Okay, so Warren's. So that's full of disease and blight. It's short, and I just have to explore 90% of the rooms. Okay. So who do I take with me then? Who can actually fight at the front? Right, okay. Take them two with me. Right, let's see what it says here. So I'll take 2 of them. I'll take all the food. There's a lot of poison, big risk taken. I've spent so much money. Right, let's go with that. Go with that and see how we do. Okay.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Right, so we're there. How best we do? Do you think if we just go around in a circle, that's enough? And ignore that last one. There's 9 rooms, so I guess we can.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers. Unnerved, unbalanced.
Yeah, I am unnerved and unbalanced. Let's have a bit of luck this dungeon. Come on, let's kick some ass. Got upgraded gear now, come on. Oh, that's better.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Definitely much. Oh, yes. We're liking this now.